Shay here. Welcome to our first whip and chat for Mermaids and Magic 2022. This will be week 1, and somewhere in this whip and chat, I will announce the giveaway winner, the international giveaway winner, with the word that I said in the kickoff video a few days ago, okay? So, and just so y'all are aware, I always film my whip and chats the day before they go out. So it is Wednesday, March 2nd for me, and y'all will see this on Thursday, March 3rd. So it's just a day after, all right? Okay, let me sit down. All right, hey Jasper. Got Jasper here next to me. Oh, you're right, y'all. We have a lot to talk about. I am so excited. Let's start with the basics. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Let me know down in the comments how things are going. And just to kind of start off, I know in the past I was a little confused with events and how it works with whip and chats and prizes and what if I wasn't participating in that event. You don't have to be participating in Mermaids and Magic, you guys, to be to be part of the fun. So if you're watching this whip and chat and you're not part of the event, say the word in the comments. You either, for it's US or international, just make sure you, watch that. But yes, everybody is, it's all fun and we're all diamond painting. And the only thing that, will come into effect as far as the event is concerned is the grand prize. And you do have to complete a Mermaid and Magic painting by the end of the event, by the 31st, in order to be eligible for the grand prize. But the weekly prizes, anybody can participate. So I just wanted to explain that because I know that I used to be a little confused on, well, am I allowed to watch this video? Am I allowed to comment on that because I'm not participating in that event? But yes, everybody and all is welcome. Okay, y'all, let's talk about what I'm working on. So yesterday was the first for me, and I did do one square. And then I started working on my second square right here. I am using 995 ABs, so these blue ABs for all the water in the background. I hope that's not gonna be too much, but I figured, hey, let's do it. This is a fun event. Let's just bling her out, okay? I am getting a little low on my 995, so I just placed an order with DP with Sparklers, which she's one of our sponsors, and she is running a promotion right now for us. If you use the code MERMAID10, which I just did, you get 10% off. And y'all, it took some money off and it definitely helped. So I placed an order for quite a few things. Some things for my Patreons as well, because I have quarterly gifts that go out. And I was on there and I was like, ooh, this would be fun to kind of put into the little packages. Speaking of Patreon, because it is the first of the month, just to let y'all know, I only try to talk about it during the first of the month, but I do have a Patreon. And they do charge you the first of every month. So that's why I like to talk about it now. If you are interested, the link is down below. And it's just a monthly, I don't want to say subscription because that doesn't sound good. It's a monthly way to support my channel. And what I do in return for y'all is it's behind the scene content. And we're leaving for Disney in 2 days. And I will be vlogging from Disney World. And my Patreons will see that. You get to see kind of, me making coffee in the morning and kind of what my routine is like and just family stuff. So if you're interested, I really do appreciate it. It's a great way to support the channel. It gives me, it's a way for me to bring, more things for y'all to see. So yeah, again, that's linked down below and there are different tiers. So there's a 5, you can do as little as 5 or as much as 30. So depending on what content you want. All right, so we covered Patreon stuff. All right, so let me cover what else I'm working on. I have a lot of thank yous and I have a lot of donations and gifts of things that people have sent for me to use during this event. And so we're just gonna kick off with that. So my canvas, my whip, which by the way, this will be a work in progress video. So whip stands for work in progress, WIP. We're gonna whip and we're gonna chat. So pull out whatever you wanna do for an hour. I normally go for an hour, give or take. And let me just keep you company. And I'm just gonna tell you what's been going on in my world. And please leave a comment and let me know how you're doing and what you're up to. I love to read your comments. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out and I'm gonna diamond paint while we chat. So this is my Mermaid and Magic event painting. And this is from Jaz Higgins. She's an artist out of Australia. and this came right out of her studio. So it is licensed artwork directly from her. And y'all, I have to say, I've never worked on one of her paintings before, and I am loving it. Stickiness, check. Drills, check. Drill field quality, clearness, check. I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had any problems yet, and I am loving this. It is a 40 by 55, so I thought it was a great size since I'm gonna be on vacation for a week out of the month. So I didn't want to go too big because I wanted to be able to finish this and show y'all completed painting. But now I'm kind of thinking, okay, I already did this much in just a day, just one day. I'm like, I got to pace myself because I don't want to finish too early. But of course I have other mermaid paintings that I could start on. So I might just do that if I do finish this in time. So I'll try to just pace myself. Speaking of the event, if you are participating, make sure you put your start photo before you put any drills down on Instagram, okay? That'll get you, entered into the grand prize and just kind of fun way for I'm loving the Instagram hashtag. I'm loving seeing the page with all the mermaids, all the magical things. It's been so fun to look at all the different paintings. And so it's hashtag Mermaids and Magic 2022. So I just stuck mine up there yesterday. It's just showing it kitted up, and that's all you gotta do. All right, so that's the painting I'm working on. This is the first time I've ever sectioned off my painting with washi tape. I normally use release papers, and so far so good. After I finished, when I went to peel back the first square, I bought this little cutter off of Amazon, and the blade is super, super tiny. And I'm still a little nervous when I cut it. I don't want to push down too hard, but so far so good. I just kind of cut it, and then I peeled it back and kind of just let it, and then I peeled this one all the way off. I should have just left it where I could, put a Coverminder here, but I'm still learning. But I like to be able to still see all of the painting and it's not all covered up. So this might be my new thing. I didn't measure it, so they're not even, but who cares, right? All right, so the things that I am using, there's a lot, y'all. Okay, so this Coverminder is from Siobhan. Siobhan is one of our sponsors, and she donated a lot of Coverminders, y'all, a ton, that will be in our weekly giveaways. She does have a sale right now in her shop, so I will link her down below, and go check her out if you need any Coverminders. They are just beautiful. There's the magnet on the back. And what I also am using underneath my painting, I've got a black desk cover from IKEA, and it's totally magnetic. So I don't have to put a magnet under the painting. It just sticks right on. And basically what I'm using these, they're pretty strong. What I'm using it for is just to pin down the corners of my painting so they don't lift up whenever I'm placing diamonds, and it's not, so yeah, for right now, I'm just kind of using them just for pretty and keeping the corners down. I also am using this was a gift. This is from Miranda, and she does have a YouTube channel, and I'll link it down below. Diamond painting with the Besties, and this comes from Oh Snap Crafters Cafe. So you can see it as a Coverminder. Now this is one of the snaps, and what that means is Jenny, my friend, that runs the Oh Snap Crafters Cafe, she sells these Coverminders that have snaps that are interchangeable. So I can put different snaps in here. But I just thought, she couldn't have picked a better, look, I've got the starfish theme already going on, which she didn't know that. I have this pen that just, matches perfectly. So Miranda, thank you so much. This was a gift for her for our event. I really, really do appreciate it, and it means the world to me. Thank you so much for your kindness. So I'm using that one. Let's talk about this pen, y'all. Okay. So this pen comes to us from Lazy River Wood Turning. I've been wanting to get a Lazy River wood turning pen forever, and they're hard to get. I have become friends with Steph, who is the wife. Her husband, Matt, turns the pens. And I've become friends with her, and she asked him to make me a mermaid pen for the event. And she sent it to me, and I just got it 2 days ago, and I am in love. Look at this, y'all. Now, I got my nails done for the event, and I picked like a mermaid themed color, my favorite color. She didn't even know that. Could they not have matched my nail? I love this robin's egg green. I love this color. Now inside here, I didn't see it at first because when I opened it, I didn't have my glasses on. But let me bring it up a little bit closer so y'all can see. Inside of here, there's a starfish. There is a mermaid. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a mermaid tail in there, but there are shapes in there. I think I see a sand dollar down there. But yes, absolutely beautiful. And this means the world to me. That, again, everything means the world to me, y'all. I don't know how else to say it. It just the generosity of everybody and the kindness and the love that I feel is really just, it's warmed my heart, y'all. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. All the buckets are full, you know? But yeah, look at that gorgeous pen, y'all. The purple glitter in there. And she had asked me about shape, and I don't like my pens super, super thick, but I don't like real thin. It's just perfect. I used it all day yesterday for the first time, and it is just a beautiful pen. So I will link them down below. So if y'all are, it's hard to get their pens, but hey, set your alarm. When they, I'll put their Instagram page down below, and you just have to follow them on Instagram, and they're really good about, telling you when the next pen drop will be. And then you just set your alarm and you just try to have those fast fingers. So, and they also do have a YouTube channel, which I'll list down below. So there'll be a lot of links down below if y'all are interested in any of these things. In my single placer, I am using glue dots, micro glue dots. And then in my four placer, because there's not a lot of color blocking in here, I'm just using my four placer, and it's got just good old pink wax. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I love pink wax or blue wax. Okay, so I could go on and on about that pen, y'all. Bella Art De Nicole, this is one of their 3D printed trays. This is one of their older versions. They've come out with like a 2.0. I don't have one to show you guys. I apologize. I haven't ordered one yet, but they are one of our sponsors. And for our international prize, they are donating a $25 gift card to myself to give away and for Randee to give away when it's her turn to do international. So thank you so much. I did my kickoff video and I kind of showcased all the sponsors. So I'm definitely trying to use everything that they had given to us. And I wanted just to give them a shout out again and thank Jamie and Nicole over there. I'll have it linked below. I've got my fancy gold tweezers from Mary's Diamonds. Love them. They're the sharp kind, the best kind for me, I think, to use. I do have a mermaid cup. I don't know, y'all can't really see it. I don't want to tip it too much. This came from a friend, from a subscriber, Jen. And I've had it for a while and I've been saving it, and it says seize the day inside. And the tail, as you can see, is a mermaid tail, and it's just a beautiful purple. It's got the scales. It's so pretty. So let me get a little sip. Okay, y'all, we're 12 minutes in and I haven't even started. I've started, but I haven't started. So y'all grab a drink, grab something to eat. What else am I using? I am using my Elizabeth Ward storage containers. And I kind of was lazier this time because I just was excited and there's a lot going on. I just thought, I normally use my Xyron sticker maker to make labels from the canvas, but I just use some labels this time and just put the numbers. And then wherever I have an AB, I just have a black dot. So far I'm using 550, so really pretty purple, 307, and I've laid all these down so far and they look really good, 995. I actually had to order more of these from DP with Sparklers because I'm afraid I'm gonna run out with the water. I've got 702, which is really pretty green, 907, another green, and then this really pretty brown, 3861. So yeah, and these come to us from diamondpaintingdrills.com. I bought a sampler kit, a sampler box of round and square, and y'all, it's lasted me, and it's just kind of fun. I didn't buy any sparklers for it, I just see what I have, and a lot of times it works out. So, all right, now I have some thank yous. I've got some shout outs, okay? So y'all just bear with me. I appreciate your, just hanging in. All right, so first off, I want to thank Sandra West. Sandra West, if y'all don't know, is a very good friend of mine. We get together quite often. She doesn't live too far, but she makes really good, she makes sure she comes and visits, and she makes that a priority, and I love it. She's visited several times. We've gotten together a lot. We're very, very good friends, and she donated a Die Moon Shop canvas for our US grand prize giveaway. And if you watched Randee's video, her kickoff video, she actually showed the painting. It's beautiful. It's a Margaret Morales and it is stunning. So that'll be one of the grand prize giveaways for US, plus some other goodies will be put in there. But if that wasn't enough, Sandra also donated some Coverminders that will be added into some of the prizes. She got this beautiful unicorn. I'm not sure where she got these from. I'll have to ask her and link them down below. They kind of look like Siobhan's, but I'm not sure. So I'll find out. But this really pretty, unicorn. So we've got some magic. And then this really gorgeous, like burnt orange, kind of red dragon. So these will be added into our giveaways. So thank you, Sandra, for the canvas, for this, and for all your support, y'all. She has been my #1 supporter from day one. She gives me great advice, which I really appreciate. We joke, I call her my silent partner. She doesn't want a YouTube channel, but she helps me with mine. So I really, really do appreciate her advice and her opinion. So thank you, Sandra, very, very much for these. So I'll set those aside because we'll be giving those away. And I got this as a gift. Now this comes from Siobhan, from her shop, but this actually was bought for me from one of my Patreons. So one of my subscribers here on the channel, her name is Ellen Harris. Now Ellen Harris also bought herself one. So we both have twinsies. I think hers might have a different color scheme on here, but I think this is Maggie, I believe her name is. But yes, so we are twinning on our little sweet, sweet mermaid Coverminders. So, and she sent some other beautiful, like Valentine's Day themed Coverminders. I unboxed it on the channel, but thank you, Ellen, for my beautiful mermaid. So I'm gonna be using her. And then we also have Angela Porch, who I showcased in our event kickoff video. She has these beautiful resin pieces. Now, she did say I could keep some things. I'm giving y'all the majority of them, but I did want to hold on to some of these things. This is a Coverminder, and I'm using it. Oh, I was using it. Wait, did I just dump out my trash? No, there's one there. Wait, does this go here? Okay, that goes there. I thought that was trash. Okay, y'all, I gotta be careful. There's an open area here. There's still one drill in there. But yes, I'm using this for trash. Beautiful resin. It's got shells in there. So pretty. I will link their shop down below. I'll link everybody below. She got this really cute whale Coverminder. So I'm gonna be using him. And then look at all these resin mermaid tails. Yes. Can't go wrong with a mermaid tail. And look at all the different colors. So Angela Porch, thank you so, so much for all your support. Really do appreciate it. And I'm gonna have fun with these tails. I've been using these to pin down the corners of my paintings and the sides. They're just so fun. So I'm gonna be placing these around. So I'm gonna be using these. All right, y'all, we're almost done. I just have a lot of thank yous. All right, these coasters, y'all. Scrapping Sylvia, good friend of mine. She lives very close by. We went to the retreat together. We've had lunch. She made these for me and brought them to me for the retreat. They are gorgeous. I told her she should be selling these. She made these. So this one says, let's be mermaids. It's a set of 4. Set those over here. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Look at that. It's like a hair comb. This is my favorite one. Mermaid hair, don't care. Look at that. So I have these all over my craft room. I use them to put my coffee on or my water. I'd like to get some more little holders to display them. So I need to get some small ones. And look at this beautiful one. So Sylvia, thank you so much. It's on theme. You didn't have to do that, but I really do appreciate these. They're gorgeous and you're so talented. I will leave her, she has a YouTube channel, so I'll put Sylvia's YouTube channel down below. So thank you for this. Okay, y'all, we're on our last thank you. All right, I posted this on Instagram yesterday. Y'all, I hope you can see what I'm showing you. Is this not the best? Y'all know I love hats, and this is the trucker hat style that I wear. Kind of the rugged looking. She couldn't have she knows me. So this comes to us from Karen. Karen is one of the awesome, she's been to retreats. She's a wonderful part of the community. She's one of my Patreons, and she was so sweet. She put a little Post-it note on the hat saying, "You've got beautiful hair. I don't want you to take this as, you need to wear a hat." I thought, no, girl, this is perfect. So I can't wait to wear this hat. I'm gonna actually take this with me to Disney. I think it's perfect because, Disney, they got Ariel. It's a great Disney hat. So I'm gonna be wearing this. And if that wasn't enough, y'all, these socks are the bomb. Check these out. I just took the tag off of one side so y'all could see I'm the real flippin' deal. And look at this sassy mermaid with her glasses on. They are socks. Look at that. They've got octopuses on them and like some coral. I thought these were adorable. Socks that speak from the soul. Love it. Thank you for the socks. Thank you so much. Now I forgot to mention this, Karen sent this to me for my my 1 year YouTube anniversary, which was March 1st, which was yesterday. I posted my first video on March 1st. So I've been on here for a year, y'all. So this was for 1 year, and this was also for 2K, for hitting my 2K subscriber. Look at this coffee cup. Yes. And I wish y'all could feel it. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's beautiful. And then inside it's brown, but look at these colors. These are my colors. It's that robin's egg. It's a beautiful mug. I'm gonna be using this one and this one during the event. So Karen, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are just, I had all these things laid out before I filmed the video, and I was just feeling a certain way, like just how did this happen? How am I so lucky to have, gotten to this point and have all these friends and love, and I'm just so happy. So thank y'all to everybody that has donated to the event, that has sponsored our event, that has given gifts for us to use. I'm just over the moon. All right, are we gonna diamond paint today? Yeah, we should, right? We are 21 minutes in, y'all. Oh my gosh, I just have so many things. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit so y'all can see what I'm working on. There we go. I did this flower last night, and it's really pretty. And a cute little fish. Okay, let me zoom in. That should be good. Let me just, yeah, oh yeah, y'all can see definitely what I'm doing there. Might even be too zoomed in. Also, this washi tape, I forgot to mention, this came from Sandra from Simply Gilded. It's beautiful washi tape. So if you are looking for some washi tape, Simply Gilded is the way to go. And I'll link them down below. I didn't know much about them until Sandra gave me some, and I was like, oh yeah, now I see the difference. There's definitely a difference between their washi tape and others. All right, so I took some notes. Y'all, I forgot to mention, I had another thank you written on my list. I'm so sorry, Shannon, I forgot to mention Shani. So if you watched my kickoff video, you saw that big box, big brown box, and it said bonus giveaway during live. Everything in there was donated to us from Shani. I did open it on a live that Randee and I did together, so you might know what it is. Thank you, Shani. Shani Birch is one of my favorite people here. Love her. She's been on one of my lives. Just love her to pieces. She's hilarious. We have so much in common. And I really, really do love her. She donated a Craftably painting, some trays, some Coverminders. So I'm giving y'all a little bit of clues. But there's a lot of good stuff. So Shani, thank you for donating all of those giveaways. And that's gonna be our big bonus giveaways. There's gonna be 3. There'll be one for US, one for international, and then the bonus for US. All right, so I think I covered, okay, I got all my thank yous out of the way. All right, and we talked about sponsors yesterday, so y'all kind of know, I think we're covered. I hope y'all are having a good, I didn't want this entire video to be about mermaids and magic, because not everybody is into mermaids or not participating, but I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I've just been looking forward to this event for so long. I'm really excited. All right, let me see some notes I took. Okay, I did want to mention to y'all before I forget, let me decide on my first color first so we can actually get to going. There's not a lot of that symbol, but I'm gonna do it. The little music note, that is 13. So I will not be going live this Sunday, and I wanted to make sure that I did not forget to tell y'all that. It is Randee's Sunday to go live, because Randee goes live, you can call me Butter. She goes live every other Sunday. So the good news is she will be going live at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. She goes live from 5 to 6. I normally go 4 to 5, so I go before her, but I will be out of town. I will be with the mouse. I'll be at Disney World. So no live for me, but look forward to hers, okay? So I just wanted to mention that to y'all. I'll probably put a community post out too. That way just, you know, everyone knows. But yeah, so let's talk about that. Disney World. We go pretty much every spring break for the last, gosh, y'all, I don't even know, several years, 3 or 4 years maybe. There's another family that we're very, very good friends with. So much though that if something were to happen to us, they are our kids' godparents, and we would want them to take our children in case something happened to us. So we are very, very close to them. I met them when my husband and I first started dating. And it was one of those situations where I was like, love the husband. And obviously my husband loved him because they were best friends. But I loved his wife. And I'm like, okay. And their kids are awesome. Our kids get along with theirs. And we, like I said, we keep doing this Disney trip together every year. And we finally decided this year, instead of staying in separate hotels, we rented a house. And we're going to be staying in a house together. So the kids are so excited. It'll be like having a sleepover every night. They have a daughter who just turned 16. So she's right in the middle of, you know, my boys' ages. And then they have a son that just turned 13. And he is awesome. And him and Nate really get along. They love video games. They have a ton in common. And he's just a cool kid. He'll hang out with anybody, and he's just super, super sweet. He calls me Auntie Shay. So we even call each other aunt and uncles. You know, that's how close we are with them. So I am really looking forward to traveling with them. It always seems to make the trip a little bit easier for some reason when we're with somebody else. Maybe it's because we're not just with each other, and there's like, the kids don't fight as much, and it just seems like it goes a little bit smoother when we have vacationed with them. And they're chill, and we like a lot, you know, we're good. And we've all been to Disney several times, so we're not like, you know, up at the crack of dawn and like, go, go, go. Everyone's kind of chill, and we can take breaks or do this ride or do that ride. And we've got a good combination of a couple of the kids don't like to do scary rides. Some do. So they'll kind of, you know, we'll kind of break off a little bit and separate for a little while. So yeah, that'll be really, really fun. So I'm looking forward to that. We leave Friday. I'm stressing a little bit, of course. I always do before a trip. There's a lot of anxiety as far as packing, and I mean, you would think I'd be over it by now, but nope. Every time we do it, it happens. I just get super, super anxious and, you know, worry about everything and overthink, you know, every little thing. So yeah, I'm kind of going through that phase right now. So as soon as I'm done with y'all, I'm like, I've got like a million things that I want to get done. So today's Wednesday for me. So tomorrow I'm taking Oreo, our new bunny, and Daisy, the hamster, over to my mother-in-law's. She is going to watch her grandbabies while we're gone. So really, really appreciate her doing that. And then on Friday, I'm taking the dogs during the day when the kids are at school, taking the dogs to their place to get boarded. So that'll be kind of a day just to get, you know, the next couple of days are all going to be about animals and kind of getting them where they need to be. Gosh, y'all, that's the hard part when you have animals. It gets kind of expensive too, boarding all these folks. But of course, you know, if my mother-in-law watching, you know, a couple of animals, that makes it nice. I did call yesterday and found a vet that takes bunnies. Unfortunately, our vet that we take the dogs to they said they take bunnies, but they're not taking any new ones, which I was like, okay, I don't know what that means, but all right. So I found another place, and they were really nice on the phone. So whenever we get back from vacation, Lou and I, after she gets out of school, we're going to take Oreo for an exam. And they said he does have to get like one vaccination. And then I said, you know, we want to get him neutered. And she said, yes, we'll go ahead and schedule that neutering appointment once we're there. So we're taking care of Oreo. Finally got, you know, a place for him. He's doing pretty good. Not a whole lot of interaction, to be honest with you. He doesn't like to come out of his cage. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or he just seems to be happy in there. And it's a big cage. It's like I've shown y'all, it's a like pet condo. And he just seems to be pretty happy in there. We'll leave the doors open, we'll lay on the floor, and we'll try to like, you know, instead of like, we don't grab him, we just, hopefully he comes out, and nope, he won't come out. So yeah, maybe after he gets neutered, he'll chill out. I can tell you that Lou was very, very nervous about the bunny going over to my mother-in-law's. Not that she doesn't trust her, but she does have dogs, and he's gonna be out of her sight. So she's a little concerned that something's gonna happen and really worrying a lot. And I keep telling her it's gonna be fine. You know, Nanny's had all kinds of pets, you know, my husband was telling her that he had bunnies, they've had ferrets, they've had guinea pigs, they've had it all. So there's not a better person, in my opinion, to watch, the hamster and the bunny. So I'm sure it'll be fine. But I've got a ton of stuff to take over there. And of course, I got to put him in a cage and deal with all that tomorrow. So yeah, can y'all hear the stress in my voice? I try to make these videos upbeat, y'all, but I'm like, woo, the anxiety is there. I'm a little bit of anxiety. That's okay. It always works out. I just get this way before every trip. And in a way, I feel like this helps me make sure I get everything done. Because if you didn't care and you were real like nonchalant about things, then you probably wouldn't pack what you needed, or, I don't know. It's just my mechanism, my way of handling things. And I think it ends up being good in the long run because it, everything, all the I's get dotted, the T's get crossed, and I kind of make sure we have everything. So I guess it's worth it. But what else? Okay, so that's Disney stuff. So that's going to be, we leave Friday afternoon. I am pre-filming videos. I have to. I don't want to be doing it when we're there because I don't know if I'd have an opportunity to. I will be vlogging for my Patreons and uploading that for them. But as far as doing a whip and chat, I've already filmed an unboxing that will go out for y'all next week. But my whip and chat, another whip and chat for next week, I'm going to have to film in the next day or two. So that's going to be funny. I'm going to have to come up with something else to talk about for an hour. Right after I've been talking for an hour. So I'll figure it out, y'all. I don't think I ever have, a loss for words. I'll tell y'all about some stuff, maybe some stories I can think of. So, or maybe we'll just do a I don't know. We'll see. So there will be a whip and chat. So yeah, I'm just trying to get all that stuff done beforehand. So we had some injuries this week. Yeah. So Monday, was it Monday? Yeah, Monday morning, Lou woke up and said she didn't feel good. And Nate had been sick the week before. And so I didn't make her go to school. I let her stay home because I'm like, you need to rest and get better before we go to Disney. And so she stayed home Monday, and Monday morning she's looking at Jasper right after she woke up, and she's like, Mom, look at his toenail. Y'all, Jasper, his pinky nail was split almost down the middle, over to kind of one side more, but split. And I thought, and he had not been limping. He wasn't licking it. We had no idea. She just happened to look down and notice it. And I thought, oh my gosh, if he gets that caught on something, oh, that's going to be so painful. And it's got to be painful just having it ripped like that. I'm not sure how he did it. So I showed my husband and he goes, oh yeah, you should take him to the vet. I'm like, okay. So I called the vet right away and they're like, can you come in now? I was like, yeah. They go, yeah, it'll just be a nurse visit. We'll take a look and then we'll decide what we're going to do. So Lou and I packed him up and took him there right away. And they took him back from us. And so we didn't even get to go with him. They just said, we'll take him and we'll be back. Okay. So Lou and I stayed out in the lobby, and y'all, I'm not kidding you. It was like 45 minutes to an hour we sat there, and we were getting a little worried. We're like, okay, this seems to be taking too long. And I thought, well, maybe they're just trying to figure out what to do. Because at first their thought was, looking at it, they told us maybe we'll just clip it and cut it down a little bit. Well, when they came out with him, he was all bandaged up. It looked like he had a cast. He was all bandaged up all the way up, and he was limp. Oh, y'all, he looked so sad. Everybody signed his little cast, his little wrap. He had to wear it for 24 hours. But poor guy was gimping around and just looking so sad. We gave him everything he wanted. But what they did was they numbed it. They said when they clipped it, there was still a little sharp part at the bottom. So they just pulled it out, like that little section that was torn. I'm like, oh my God. So that couldn't have felt good. So yeah, poor Jappy got hurt. And I thought, oh great, we're gonna be boarding him on Friday and I hope he's okay by then and hope it's healed. So we took the wrap off yesterday, you know, right when it was 24 hours, Nate unwrapped it for him and took it off. And it was kind of nasty looking inside of it. It was like all brown, like, you know, from bleeding and stuff. And poor guy, he was licking it and licking it and licking it. And I thought, oh, I don't know if that's good, but he's finally stopped licking it today. But he's hobbling around a little bit, but yeah, he looks okay. He just has like a smaller nail than he used to. But you can tell that they got it right from the bed. They pulled it out. Oh, that had been so painful. Well, they numbed it, but still, poor guy. And Lou and I felt so bad. We're like, he was fine. Why did we have to mess with it? And we're like, and she said, no, it's a good thing you brought him in because that would have been catching on stuff and it would have been, you know, it would have hurt him eventually. So that was Jasper on Monday. So then Tuesday, I was waiting for a package to come through from one of the sponsors so I could, you know, do the kickoff video. And so I was kind of waiting for the mail. And so Lou and I had been out to the mailbox a few times and we kept checking and checking. And Lou's like, okay, Mom, I'm going to run out to the mailbox. Or I asked her, I'm like, it's your turn to go check. She's like, okay, I'm going to run out there, but count and see how fast I can run and go check the mail. And she was barefoot. And my first word to her, as soon as she opened up the door and started like about to bolt out, is I said, don't fall, right? Because it's the driveway and it's concrete. And I can just see her barefoot running as fast as she could and, you know, face planting, right? And I'm like, okay, don't. But right outside of our door is brick. There's like a little brick ledge, right? Before you go off into the driveway. Well, she took off running and right away she skinned her big toe on that brick. She got to the point where she was off the brick on the driveway and she started screaming. And she looked down and her toe was bleeding. And you could see skin just, I was like, okay, it's okay. I'm like, you know, well, let's go get Dr. Dad. My husband was here, you know, Dr. Dad deals with blood and all that stuff. So he heard her screaming and he met us out in the driveway. And he was like, okay, let's go rinse it off. And he just totally, my husband's the best at that, y'all. He took care of her. She was a little nervous though, we both were. Because at one point, so we rinsed it off and that was a lot of drama because it hurt, you know, getting water on it and it stung and oh my gosh, y'all. So, you know, we got that finally done and I tried to leave the room a few times because I thought, I think I'm making it worse because she sees me and she starts crying and I don't want to get, you know, make it any harder than for him and for her. And he's just trying to get her fixed up. So all of a sudden he goes, okay, I have a trick that y'all don't know about. Don't tell anybody. And here I am telling y'all. But I'm like, what? After all this time, there's something that you haven't showed me? He's like, yeah, I'll show you. So Lou and I walked, so he went and grabbed a pair of scissors. And then he got a pair of gloves. And Lou, I was like, oh my gosh, is he gonna put gloves on and cut the skin that got scraped, that's kind of hanging, you know? And she thought the same thing and she started freaking out. And she kept saying, what are you going to do? And he's like, hold on, I'll show you in a minute. Hold on. And he wouldn't tell us. So we were thinking the worst. We were thinking he was going to cut the skin. You know what he did? So clever. So he disinfected it. He put some Neosporin stuff on it. And then he put a few Band-Aids around it. And then he got some white tape, that medical tape, and wrapped it. But then, to make sure all of that stayed on her big toe, he got the scissors and the gloves, and he cut off one of the fingers from the glove, and he slipped that little piece of the glove, the finger, on her big toe, like a little like cover. And we're both like, oh, wow. So, Dr. Dad, y'all, I'm telling you, he's good. And we have a big old first aid kit, and we always get that out, the big red first aid kit. And it's got all the Band-Aids and all the stuff in it. So he has been fixing her up every night and every morning after she takes a shower. But y'all, she's really been complaining about it hurting. And shoes hurt. There was a lot of drama Tuesday morning. She was late for school because she tried on like 4 pairs of different shoes. Socks hurt. This shoe hurts, that shoe. And I just said, why? Don't wear socks. Just put some Crocs on. She's like, ew, that's gross. I was like, oh my God. So she was late to school because of that. But, oh, y'all. But what I'm worried about is she's not going to be able to walk around at Disney. There's a lot of walking. That's all you do the whole time you're there is walk. So, between her and Jasper. And it's funny because, not funny, but it's kind of sad. But whenever she was sitting on the bathroom floor and he was getting all the Band-Aids and everything ready, Jasper was laying next to her. And here he is, you know, his foot's all bandaged up. And here she is crying. And both of theirs were on the same side, on the same toe. So I was like, look at you guys. You both got hurt today. And Jasper was trying to, you know, comfort her. And he gets a little scared when she cries. And he was shaking a little bit. But he was sitting right next to her, trying to figure out what was going on. So I just hope, you know, today's Wednesday. And she was complaining about it hurting this morning. And I went to give her some ibuprofen, some liquid ibuprofen, because she can't swallow pills yet. And we're out. And I was like, okay, I need to go to the store and buy some of that. Maybe that could help, like give her some pain relief. But she's complaining about it hurting. And I'm sure wearing shoes all day is not helping. And y'all, I felt so bad. I totally forgot yesterday. So it was beautiful yesterday. It was like 70 something, like low 70s in the afternoon. So I'm like, oh, I'll go walk to pick her up from school. I'm not going to drive. I'll just walk. I forgot about her foot. And we walked home and she never really complained. And I thought, oh, that was probably a bad parenting move. I probably should not have had her walking home from school with that toe. So my husband last night was like, okay, so try not to walk on it. Try to take it easy. No walking home from school. And he looked at me. I'm like, I know, I'll drive. It was so nice out and I forgot about her toe. So yeah, we walked home yesterday. And then about 5 o'clock, it was beautiful. And she's like, Mom, can we go for a bike ride or can we go to the park? And I had to go out anyways and pick up dinner. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll grab dinner on the way home. So her and I went to this park and we had so much fun together. We played hide and go seek. We played on the swings. She's really fun to play with, y'all. At first, I never want to go. And I'm thinking, we'll go to the park and I'll just sit on the bench, right? And, you know, check my phone and stuff. But she was always like, Mom, watch me. And then I kind of end up following her and I get sucked in. But then after I play with her, it's so much fun. And I told her that in the car. It's almost like exercising. Like you don't want to go, right? But once you're done, you feel great and you're glad you did it. That's how it is. We laughed at the playground. We had so much fun. So I'm really glad that I didn't just sit and be on my phone the whole time. So, because I don't want to be one of those parents, you know, but she's getting older. I don't need to. I'm surprised she even still likes to go to playgrounds, y'all. She's 9. And she kind of looked, I mean, there were some other kids, a few other girls about her age there, but it was mostly little ones. But I'm surprised she still likes to go to playgrounds. But hey, you know, I don't want her to grow up too fast. I want her to still do that stuff. So, and it was nice out. And she told me, you know, because she had a test yesterday. And she's like, I had my test all day. We didn't get to go to recess. We didn't have, you know, I didn't get to do any fun stuff outside. And it's so nice out. And I'm like, okay, we'll go. So then we go to a place called Hawaiian Bros. And it's like Hawaiian food. It's like it's a new chain. They just started opening up around here. So y'all let me know if you have one. Hawaiian Bros is really good. And it's fast. They have like teriyaki chicken and rice and macaroni salad. And they have Dole Whips, which is like soft serve. I almost want to say yogurt or ice cream. I don't think it's ice cream. I don't know. But yeah, so we go in the drive-thru and there's the car in front of us, right? And they're taking forever. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's their first time, you know, whatever. And so we heard the lady on the intercom say to the car, everything on the menu? And I looked at Lou and Lou looked at me and I'm like, no, they're not ordering everything on the menu. Now they don't have a big menu. They probably only have about 5 different like choices of meals to choose from. Different kinds of chicken and different like, you know, heat, different spiciness. And I was like, no. And so I heard the lady say how much it was going to be. And then I was expecting him to drive off and I was ready to order for us. All of a sudden he doesn't move. And then he opens up his car door And he doesn't have a whole lot of room to get out because he's right against like the intercom and the window and the menu and everything. But he has a flashlight and he's digging, his legs are sticking out of his car. And you can tell the wife in the passenger seat is all digging around in the seats. So I'm assuming maybe the credit card dropped and they were trying to find our wallet or something. All I know is there was 2 other cars behind us. They both backed up and we're like, we're out of here. But I was like, no, I'm staying here. We're next in line. I almost want to see what's going on. So I felt bad. The poor guy, he was like dangling out of his car. His legs were, I pressed too hard, y'all. Oops. His legs were dangling out of the car and he's like frantically trying to search for something. He knows he's got cars behind him. I felt so bad. I was about to holler out the window, but I didn't want to be that person, but I was going to holler out the window saying, is everything okay? And then I was going to pay for their food. I mean, that's the point I was at. But I thought, gosh, what if they did order everything on the menu? So I don't want to pay for that. But I was going to offer to pay. I'll just like tell them that I'll pay for yours and just go forward, let me go, and yeah, I don't know if that would have worked, but I just, I felt bad for them. But eventually they found whatever they were looking for and they were able to pull up. But Lou and I were just like, what is going, that's not something you normally see, but oh yeah, they were digging for something, y'all. So she got it. But then again, that toe probably shouldn't have been at the playground, right? We probably should have been home chilling, but so I've really got to keep her almost like on bed rest, like from, walking around and getting that toe. I mean, it just sounds like a scrape, but y'all, it was a big scrape. I mean, skin was like, yeah, I don't want to get too graphic, but I couldn't even look down at first. I was like, oh my gosh. And she said to me, she goes like yesterday, she's like, Mom, when you saw that, did that scare you? Did you freak out? I was like, no, you learn from, being a parent that you're not supposed to freak out, because if you freak out, it makes your kid scared. I'm supposed to be calm, so then you're calm. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, right. Makes sense. If I start crying and like, then you're going to feed off of that and you're going to get really scared. I'm like, no, it was bad, but I tried to act like it wasn't. So between her and Jasper, everyone's got bum toes. Yeah, they're going to be looking like me soon. If y'all are new and you don't know, I told the story once. I am missing, I'm missing half of my baby toe. And I was 9, so I was Lou's age. And I was riding a bike without socks and shoes. And my foot got caught in the spokes. And when I looked down, half of my baby toe was hanging off. And they just decided to take the whole thing off. They couldn't save it. So yeah, I told Lou, I was like, you're gonna look like Mom. She's like, no. I'm like, no, it's not that bad. I'm just kidding. She's fun to mess with. Normally you can't really, trick her anymore because she's getting to that age, but oh my gosh. Remember I told y'all in the last whip and chat, she asked me about the tooth fairy. I don't think I've told y'all of this part. I knew it was coming, but I forgot about this coming next. I was worried about, what comes in December, right? What comes Christmas time. I thought that was going to be the next thing. But she asked me the other day, she's like, so Mom, if you're the tooth fairy, does that mean you're the Easter bunny too? Oh my gosh, y'all, I was taken off guard. I was like, I said, no. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, that's a lot of work. I don't know if I could do all that. And we just kind of went to a different subject. But I totally played it off. I wasn't ready to, go through that. But y'all, my baby. I know it's sad, but she's grown up. All right, what time are we at? I don't want to go over an hour. 49 minutes. Okay, let me get a little sip of coffee. And oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, I have another thing to talk about. Another Lou story. It's so funny. Okay, so we have a scale in our bathroom, for weighing yourself. And for whatever reason, my husband needed some information on Lou. I don't know if it was for Disney or for something. I don't know what he was doing, but he was in the bedroom and all of a sudden he asked me, he's like, how tall is Lou? And I told him, and he goes, how much does she weigh? And I told him, and she's like, nuh-uh, I don't weigh that. And I'm like, yeah, you do. She goes, how do you know? I'm like, because you're my kid and I know how much you weigh. And my husband's like, well, let's go check. So they go into the bathroom and I'm in the bedroom. So all, you know, they're checking her weight and they get it. And all of a sudden Lou's like, that was rude. What a rude scale. I go, what happened? She goes, it told me I was fat. My husband and I started laughing. He's like, no, honey, it's telling you your percentage of body fat. It's not telling you you're fat. We laughed so hard. Poor girl was like, rude scale, which, you know, hey, the scales can be rude, but can you imagine, y'all? She really thought it was calling her fat. We're like, no, it's your body fat index. It like gives you all these other, like all this other information about your body, your body mass index. But yeah, when it said body fat, she was like, oh, y'all, kids are freaking hilarious. The things they do and the things they say. I mean, I know they're a lot of work, but I'll tell you what, there are times when you just laugh and you're like, did she just say that? And so that's going to be a joke from now on. A rude scale. What a rude scale. And she said it so sassy too. Like she was like, geez. Yeah, she's getting some sass, y'all. Lou is getting some sass. But I guess that's to be expected at 9. All right, what else? So I will be inserting the video clip of me picking the winner for this, for the kickoff video for this week 1 winner, okay? Hey y'all, okay, it is time to pick our international winner from the kickoff event video. All I've done so far is just put the link, I put the URL to that video, I put filter duplicate users, and it was based on a specific text, and the word was magic. And I already tested to see how many people, see if it's changed. We had 54 unique comments. That's a lot. I hope it's an international person. That's my one worry. We'll find out, y'all. If it's not, I'll have to do a redraw. All right, y'all ready? Finger drum roll. All right, and start. Oh my, how do I say that name? Okay, should I try? I don't know if I should try, y'all. Binen Huhutrin? I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. It says, I can feel the magic. So can I. Thank you so much. Congratulations. You won a $25 gift card to Bella Art De Nicole. Congratulations again. Please contact me. My email is down in the description. Contact me and I will get Bella Art De Nicole to send you, I'll send her your email address and she'll send you the gift card, okay? All right, y'all, back to the video. Okay, congratulations again, bye. Now, I asked for the word magic and I wanted it to be for international folks only. And I was thinking about it and I think what I'm gonna do from now on, if y'all can put in your comment along with, you know, I almost said the magic word, the secret word, whatever word we ask for, just put it in a sentence. If you can also in the comment put international or US where you're located, because then it'll really make it clear to us and make sure the right people are entering, because we want to make sure our international folks get their chance, you know, for gift cards and stuff, because we've got plenty of stuff for US. Speaking of US, I will be asking for a word in this video, y'all. So if you've made it this far, I have a word for my US folks. You're gonna leave a comment in this video, and then my next whip and chat that I will pre-film somehow, some way with getting your comments. I may have to do it when I'm at Disney because I need to wait, I'm gonna give y'all a full week. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. Or unless I just add that clip in at the end, I'll figure it out. Logistics, y'all, logistics. That's not for y'all to worry about, that's for me. I want my US folks to give me the word fantasy. Don't be dirty, all right, you dirty birds out there. What's like a fantasy job or a fantasy vacation or just a fantasy, a fantasy date? I mean, well, don't be dirty, y'all. Keep it PG if you can. We're not talking about other kind of fantasies. So I just thought it would be kind of fun because we're doing magical and fantasy and, you know, just trying to think of some fun words to use. So again, US folks only. In the comments, put something fantasy and then please put US somewhere in there so I know that that's where you're located, okay? All right, so y'all will see who will win the international one during this video. You're gonna enter to win the next week's. I was not prepared to show you what the giveaway will be, but I know I showed y'all everything yesterday. Hold on, I do have my notes. I did plan, I just didn't bring it out. Okay, oh yes. Okay, what y'all are gonna be winning, my US folks, is the Diamond Art Club canvas. It's called Mackenzie's Treasure. Y'all, I'm just still diamond painting. Sorry, it's Mackenzie's Treasure, and it's the Mandy Manzano, and it's got the mermaid and the unicorn. It's a gorgeous painting. It's square. So if you were interested in winning that, and I will throw in a ton of other goodies. There'll be Coverminders. There's gonna be, you name it. It won't just be a canvas. So if you're interested in winning this, please put the word fantasy in here somewhere in the comments, okay? Yeah, and like I said, you will see the international winner. I'll put that clip in here because I haven't done it yet. So I'm trying to wait, you know, till the end of the day so it's fair because we just did, you know, we just announced it yesterday for me. So I want to give folks time to enter. I know that was a really quick turnaround time for a giveaway, but we just wanted to kick it off and get going and have some fun and have, you know, more weeks to do prizes. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It lets me know how I'm doing. And then also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you. It's free. And to subscribe just kind of tells me, again, you like my content, you want to see more of it. And so if you hit that subscribe button, and then next to it, there's a bell. And when you ring that bell, it will notify you whenever I post up any new videos. Okay. So y'all, I'm doing pretty good here. It's a little sticky. These are new glue dots, so they just don't want to let go. But the tail's coming out good. Yeah, if y'all want to stop what you're doing and look at mine, look at me, look at me. Can y'all see? I didn't do a whole lot. Well, yeah, I guess I did. I had to keep changing colors on a few of these, but I did the blue, the lighter blue and the darker blue. My goal is to get this done today, my second square. But yeah, I got to go focus on packing and getting all the things. Yes. All right, y'all. What time are we at before I say goodbye? 56. Yeah, that's good. Let me just check my notes. I could grab the painting real quick for y'all to see if you want to see it. But I did show it yesterday in my video. So, oh yeah. Okay, y'all. One last story. I put it in my notes. One last story. Real quick. I've got a few minutes. I had a comment on one of my videos that I thought was really funny, and I just had to tell y'all. Y'all, there's some clowns. We got some clowns around here sometimes. This person be clowning around. So it was an unboxing, and I don't remember for what. Maybe my pen unboxing. I think it was. Not sure. Anyways, this person, and they weren't rude about it. That's why I'm talking. It was kind of funny to me, but she made the comment. You know, she ordered a pen. Yes, it was the pen video. She ordered one of the pens that I had shown. So I was like, oh, thank you. That was nice. I'm glad you got a pen too. So she was very nice. But then she's like, but I have a question, or I'm just curious about something. Why do YouTubers, when they do unboxings, get so excited about the box and make it a big deal and read everything and ooh and ah and get so excited over everything? She's like, I don't get it. Y'all, what am I supposed to say to that? I mean, obviously she doesn't have a YouTube. Well, I don't know. I don't think she has a YouTube channel. But it's like, did I ask for one? Two, you don't have a YouTube channel, and unless you have one. She said something like, I just rip the box open and get into what's inside. Well, what kind of unboxing is that going to be? Who's going to want to watch that? I mean, you've got to have some pizzazz. You've got to have some showmanship. I mean, plus, don't y'all want to see, like, exactly what you would get if you ordered this and how it would come and what's inside and not just like rip open a box. I thought that was just so funny. I don't know why. I just was like, huh? Yeah, clowns, y'all. There's some clowns around here. But again, they weren't rude. So it was just, I guess they were just curious. So I don't know if y'all are feeling the same way. I'm not going to change the way I unbox. I'm not just going to rip into it and go, here's what I got. Bye. I mean, that's basically all it would be if we're not like showing all the other goodies and, you know, the candies and the stickers. And we do get, that is genuine excitement. Maybe she's not a happy person. I don't know. But yes, I get excited over that stuff, but maybe not everybody does, her being one of them. So, because she just didn't get it. So I was telling some of my other creator friends and they were like, what? I was like, yeah, it's funny. It's funny the things that people will say. They say the darndest things, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna let you go because I do have to add that clip in here. Okay, all right. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, bell. Love you guys very much. And thank you for those that have already subscribed. Thank you for joining us for Mermaids and Magic. I hope you're having a good time. I know it just kicked off, but I'm loving it. I love working on a mermaid, love seeing the Instagram posts. So keep posting your progress pictures. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I've got exciting news. I was uploading my video tonight. It's Wednesday night for me, right? To go out for y'all. And I got a message from Randee. And we have someone that's donating 2 Diamond Art Club paintings to us. Y'all, I can't believe it. She's taking one and I'm taking one. I get the pleasure of giving away Meridia, and I will put a picture of her up here if you're not familiar with what she looks like. She's a beautiful mermaid. And then Randee has another painting that she'll announce on her Whip and Chat on Friday. But this is hot off the presses. I mean, I was about to put this video on YouTube and I was like, oh my gosh. So let's talk about who donated this. I asked her if she'd be okay with me mentioning it. And of course she said, you don't have to, it's up to you. Very, very humbled by her. She's not doing it to get anything out of it. And that's what just, you know, people are just so kind and so thoughtful in this community. And her name is Katherine Brown. And on Instagram, I'll put her Instagram down below. Sorry, Katherine. Crazy Cat Brown on Instagram. But she, again, is donating Meridia to me. I'm taking the mermaid. Randee's taking the other one. I don't want to give it away. But she's even offered to mail it to the winner for us. So we will incorporate these paintings into one of our giveaways. I'm thinking for mine, obviously I won't do it with another canvas, maybe like the Enabler's Outpost pen or something else. So I'll figure it out. But we have another canvas that was donated to us. So I just wanted to let y'all know real quick. I'm very excited. And yeah, they just keep coming, y'all. It just blows me away, blows my mind how generous folks are. All right, you've seen enough of this. I'm gonna get out of here. All right, love you. Bye. So y'all take care. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.